over to the host of this call, Michael Castiglione, one of the founders of the Power 2 team. Mike, it's all yours.
Thank you very much, Billy. Hey guys, real exciting. Thanks for coming to the live stream with Billy Funk of the Extreme Networker and the Rocket Cash Cycler team with the Power 2 team. Guys, it's getting really exciting. Jen and I have been in the program for about 75 days, and literally Billy has changed our life. Thank God that he walked into our lives. It was just back in January 31st when we met Billy, and I had checked him out. His reputation preceded him, and he was very successful with a social commerce company and popped in about 1,000 people into that program, and recently has seen the gravity and magnitude of Rocket Cash Cycler over the last month as he continues to cycle and earn more and more money. But what's really incredible, guys, is that it's not just a few people making this money. It's now, we're looking at this company has just crested over 10,000 people, and it's not a 1 or 2% thing. We're going to see hundreds to thousands of people earning a six-figure income from Rocket Cash, and not taking very long to do it. People can do this in under 60 to 90 days, and we have story after story after story that are coming out. And when Jen and I saw this program, we could not afford the 315. We were looking at each other, but when we met Billy, we said, we're running with this cat. He is awesome, and again, his reputation preceded him, and he changed our lives in 45 days. We cycled. So without further ado, I want to turn it over to you, Billy. And again, thank you for all of what you do. I know you're not 200% like usual tonight, but it just shows the type of leadership that you bring to the table.
Well, thank you, Michael. This is Billy Funk here in Chicago. We got some wet weather going on outside, and am I under the weather? Well, I'm not 100%, but I can tell you what, I'm still fired up because Rocket Cash Cycler has changed a lot of people's lives, changed my life, and it's something that I believe everybody that's an entrepreneur, is looking for. When you're an entrepreneur, when you're a business owner, there's two main things that you're continuously working on. One is your list. You're always working on a fresh new way to generate traffic, to generate leads, to generate new potential business partners for you. And the second thing as an entrepreneur that you're always working on is personal development. If you're not working on yourself, you can't help other people work on themselves. And so when I saw Rocket Cash Cycler, I realized that it had both qualities to it. It had both characteristics that I'm looking for as an entrepreneur, and everybody else that is one needs as well. And so without further ado, let me welcome you to the Rocket Cash Cycler Company overview and, bring you in on some of the things that's going on. So what exactly is RCC? Well, it's something that you've never seen anything quite like it. Why is that? Well, because you've got the ability to spend $315 one time, no auto ships, no hidden fees, and generate $5,000 in the next 30 to 60 days and do that over and over again without spending another dime. That's truly unique. In the past, guys, I've been confined to the United States in terms of building a business. When I saw Rocket Cash Cycler, I realized that the horizon was open, that the clouds were lifted because this opportunity is available worldwide. We have a global opportunity on our hands, and I like that. I like the ability to reach out to connections that I have across the seas and also make new connections. When I look at opportunities, I've got a litmus test. My first litmus test is, what's the value proposition? What's the money that I'm putting in, and what's the money that my team is putting in terms of what are we getting back? And I got to tell you this, you're getting back over $2,200 in value with the products and marketing tools that Rocket Cash Cycler has. We got fantastic lead capture tools. We got an all-in-one contact management tool. We got a lead generation tool. And we got a success library that I believe is second to none. On top of that, we got a great compensation plan. It's an extremely lucrative 2x3, 2x2 hybrid that's paying out over 94.5% of the field. Also in the past, I have waited 15, 30, a lot of times 60 days to get paid for the money that I've earned. That doesn't happen here, guys. You get fast daily pay. You can withdraw the funds the day that you earn them, and that's exciting. So here are the numbers. Well, we're actually 16 weeks old now. I gotta get these PowerPoint slides up and running and updated. But we've got about 10,000 members in 16 weeks. The company has paid out over $1.5 million to the field. So let me backtrack. We're just over 4 months old. We got just right around 10,000 members, and the company has paid out over $1.5 million to those members. I don't know another opportunity that has those type of numbers out of the gate and has put that type of income in its members' pockets. So we've got members that have made $300,000 to over $60,000 in the last 60 days alone, and our launch date was December 18th of 2012. So let's bring you into what are the products that we're working with. Why is everybody so excited? Well, a lot of people are excited because they know that this X-Sky software that's been used by entrepreneurs all over the world normally costs over $30 a month. There's people paying over $300 a year for this software. You get the lifetime license with it when you come into RCC. It's going to help you manage and organize your contacts. It allows you to find and meet new people, and it's got push button automation. It's absolutely turnkey. The second product that goes hand in hand with the first is the Skype Ninja, also known as the Skyscraper. It allows you to search for keywords, create a limited amount of leads, and send out those leads a message through X-Sky. The two go hand in hand. They gel together. They're fantastic pieces of the puzzle that a lot of entrepreneurs are looking for. We got training videos of how to use them. It's not hard, guys. Here's my story, okay? These are used on Skype. I believe Skype is the last frontier of social media. It's the wild, wild west. Was I on Skype before I was in Rocket Cash Cycler? No. I didn't have a single contact on Skype. And right now, and what happened almost overnight was I went from 0 contacts to over 4,400 because of these two software pieces right here. And you can too. Now, the other cool thing is that there's a lot of people in Rocket Cash Cycler that are having tremendous success without these two pieces. There's people that aren't even on Skype that are making a lot of money in Rocket Cash. So do you need to be a Skype expert? Absolutely not. Can you be a Skype expert? Absolutely yes. And we could teach you how to do that. Here's one of the missing pieces of the puzzle that I believe a lot of people that are looking for success aren't. The reason why I'm able to be where I'm at right now in success is because I've surrounded myself with successful people. And it always wasn't in person. I got to tell you this, that there was times where, you know what, the people in my life were not successful, but I surrounded myself with successful people because I listened to Jim Rohn and Tony Robbins and Robert Kiyosaki and Zig Ziglar. And you can too. Right in your back office, you've got over 150 audiobooks and ebooks of the best, not Dr. Seuss and the Cat in the Hat. We're talking about over 6 books and downloadable audiobooks from Jim Rohn and Zig Ziglar, Brian Tracy, Stephen Covey, Timothy Ferriss, Dale Carnegie, Joel Osteen, Paul McKenna. The list goes on and on. Every time I log into the Success Library, I'm blown away still. And you can take these success philosophers, you can take their knowledge, their wisdom, and you can be a sponge. And you can listen to them over and over again, and part of their language, part of their success will be incorporated into yours. And that's where the successful people set themselves aside and set themselves apart from the people that are at the bottom, is by surrounding themselves and listening to these success authors. So that's exciting right there. Here's the value proposition. $315 one time. What do you get out of it? You get these two fantastic pieces of the puzzle, these two lead generation and all-one contact management tools. You get the Success Library. Here's the cool thing. If you come into Rocket Cash Cycler and you don't promote this opportunity, okay, you're going to get your value worth. If there was no compensation plan behind this, if this was all there was to RCC, I would say yes. That's why I'm standing in front of this, because I truly believe that nobody can lose money with this one. If you use the tools and if you use the library, you got your money's worth. But right now on the call, there's, over 32 people from around the world, and they're like, Billy, we're not here because of the tools. We're here because there's something beyond it. And, well, so am I. Because you can make money with these tools. You can make a whole lot of money. I can show you how to make over $15,000 in the next 60 days like I did. And it's based on the compensation plan. It's based on sharing. It's not based on selling and convincing. It's based on sharing this great opportunity with other people. Now, let me tell you this. When I first saw this compensation plan, I was confused. When I saw it again, I was confused again. When one of my leaders finally took a step back and said, Billy, think about it like this, okay? You're complicating things. The only thing that you need to understand is how to reach to and teach to. If you can turn your rocket red and help your people turn their rockets red, you're going to be successful. So I said, Rich, okay, that's what I'm about to do. And I did that. And over time, I learned the compensation plan, and you can too. But if this confuses you, please don't get all boggled up and think that you can't do it, because you can do it. Everybody out there knows at least two people that would like to turn their lives around. And let me show you how to do that with Rocket Cash Cycle. Okay, so this right here can look confusing to you. Don't worry. Okay, it's a compensation plan that's very simple when you understand the elements of it. This is a reverse force matrix. It's a 2x3 pay center matrix that when you cycle it, you go to a 2x2. And in the process, earn $5,000. How is that all done? Well, it's all done because normally when you come into a force matrix, you start at the top and your people fill in below you. Okay? With this one, it's different. You start at the bottom. You start right there on the 8 line. Let's say that that's you. Your rocket is green when you come into Rocket Cash Cycler. What does that mean? That means you haven't gotten anybody to qualify yet. When you bring one person in, when you share this with somebody and they say yes to Rocket Cash Cycler, your rocket turns blue. When you share it with another person and they come in, your rocket turns red. So how do you want to take advantage of this opportunity quickly? Well, be somebody like LJ. Be somebody like Mike and Jen. Be somebody like Keith Holliday or Matthew or Mike Dees. Go out there and share this with people as quickly as you can. You'll turn your rocket red, and you'll have the ability to rocket boost past people that aren't running with this opportunity as fast as you are. How does that happen? Well, when the board fills up, okay, when your rocket is red, you actually move past people that are getting blue. Now, the cool and very neat thing about this is wherever you're at on any board, you're not alone. You're never alone in Rocket Cash Cycler, because you and everybody else on this board, you all have one common mission: to fill up those remaining 8 lines, those 8 spots. And when you do that, okay, you actually move up a level. And when you're at the top, okay, your goal is the same goal it was right before, to help everybody fill up these remaining 8 spots. And everybody that's on the board has the same mission as you. You guys are working together as a team. When you have filled up that 8 line, okay, you earn 300 in cash. You also got a clone position. It's called an E-pin. It's another position following your same position, following your leader, okay, coming back into another 2x3, following your sponsor, and so you get another spot in the 2x3. You also get an $1,800 entry into the Rocket 2x2. What does this all mean? Well, you cycled your 2x3. You made your money back. You got a clone position where you're not going to have to recruit under. Your team's going to follow you there, but you also got a spot into this Rocket 2x2 where all the big money is made. Why is it important to be here? It's important to be here because when you get to the top, okay, you're about to earn $5,000. And if you come into the Rocket 2x2, you come in onto the 4 line. The only thing you need to do to turn red is to bring one person with you on your team. When you do that, okay, you move up. When that board fills up, okay, you go up to the top of your Rocket 2x2. This is where all the big money is being made. Now, do you have to fill up that 4 line to make $5,000? Yes, but you don't have to wait till it gets paid. Wait till it gets filled up to get paid. The first person that comes in, you make $1,000 that day. If it's Wednesday, you can pull that $1,000 out that very day. If it's a Thursday and a second person comes up, you actually make $1,000 that Thursday. Same with the third person. Now you get a bonus for that fourth person. You actually get $2,000, and in grand total, that's a total of $5,000 for filling up that 2x2. You also get a $1,800 spot into the Rocket 2x2 coming back in. So after you fill this up, is it over? No, absolutely not. When you filled up your 2x2, you come back in, okay, with no more money being paid out. Okay, you don't have to spend another dime. You have the opportunity to cycle these 2x2s over and over and over again, and that's why there's people making $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 with this opportunity, because they got started right, they got started fast, and they went out there and they shared this with as many people as possible. So what do we have here? We've got an opportunity that's got absolutely great products right here with the Skype Ninja, with the X-Guy marketing software, with our success training library that I believe is second to none. We've got a high-paying matrix, the first ever 2A3, 2A2 hybrid that's paying out over 94.5% of the field. $1.5 million has been paid out in the last 4 months to only 10,000 members. Is this about to go viral? Absolutely. And you could take a part of this momentum train. Okay, you can take a part of something that's going to be bigger and better than a single entity. If you've been looking for something, okay, to set you apart, to set you aside from the rest, I think you found it here with Rocket Cash Cycler. Do I plan on giving you hype? No, I plan on giving you hope. I plan on giving you hope that can go beyond that, into that belief factor, into that knowingness factor of what you want is already there. Because I don't believe that success is an outside job. I believe that success is an inside job. Create it here first, okay, and create the outcome out there, and you can simply move towards it. You can walk towards it, you can crawl towards it, or you can run towards it. But I say let's run towards it. Let's sprint towards it. Let's hop on a horse and ride towards it. And let's take that momentum. Let's take that train of momentum, and let's share this with as many people as possible. Because by doing so, okay, you're going to set yourself apart from the rest of the field, and you're going to earn whatever it is that you want to earn. Whatever you want is already there, and you can have it right here with Rocket Cash Cycler. You guys, in the beginning, this was a tool. This was simply a platform for me to generate leads and a platform for me to generate a little more cash flow because I had a primary business. I'm going to tell you this right now, though. It quickly became my primary. Rocket Cash Cycler is now Billy Funk's primary, okay, and it's a tool. It's a tool that can become your primary, or it's a tool that can help you promote your primary. Whatever you want it to be, it can be. But you have to believe it here first. You have to know it here first. And once that happens, success is around the corner. Once you can smell it, once you can taste it and feel it, it's there already for you. It is a worldwide opportunity that pays daily. It's absolutely fantastic. What's next? What do you do next? Well, get back with the person who invited you here and say one or two things. I want to get started today. I want to start sharing this with as many people as possible and turn my rocket red. Or you got a few questions. Please get your questions answered. We're here to help you. Remember, it takes teamwork to make the dream work, okay? It's all about positioning and timing. Do I believe that we have a Microsoft moment on our hands? Absolutely. I believe that we're in the ground floor of an opportunity that can absolutely change a lot of people's lives. If you've ever been looking for one of those things where, you know what, if you were at the right place and at the right time, it's here. It's here right now. Treat this like a snowball at the top of a mountain. If it was 32 degrees and you had a foot of snow at the top of a mountain and you made a nice little snowball and you rolled it off the top, what would happen? That snowball would get bigger, faster, and stronger. Not a person, not a tree, not a boulder could stand in its way. Well, you got invited here tonight, not when that snowball's halfway down, not when that snowball's 3/4 of the way down. You got invited tonight when that snowball's just about to be launched off the top of the mountain. And you can take advantage of that momentum. You can take advantage of that snowball effect. So this is what I want you to understand, that it's in these moments of decision, just like Tony Robbins says, okay, that your destiny is shaped. Can this be one of those moments? Absolutely. Any moment can be one of those moments. So treat this not like a hobby, not like an opportunity. Treat this like a success platform that you can launch from. You know, the old adage of, you know, if you help enough people get what they want, says Zig Ziglar, you'll have everything you want, is dead on, it's dead true. We have an opportunity where we don't have to go out there and recruit the masses. We can simply share this with a few people and teach them to do the same thing, and you can achieve the success that you're looking for. So this is Billy Funk, the Extreme Networker, saying, what's your passions? What are your passions? Go out there and find them, and let Rocket Cash Cycler get you there. Boom is right, Mr. Holiday. Mr. Holiday made $5,300 in about 45 days. The Power 2 team did the same thing. We had Michael Spodnik. He just made $5,300 in about 50 days. We've had Joe Montez, Tim Cherup. We've had a ton of people make that $5,000 in less than 60 days. What if it took you 70 days? How could that $5,000 change your life? I know this, that this opportunity has changed my life and many others, and it can for you as well. The only thing that you need is that knowingness that this can be the one for you and for everybody else that you know. So with that, I'm gonna end it here. I'm gonna actually stop the recording and tell you to please get back with that person who invited you to this call and tell them you either want to get started today or you have some more questions. Thank you very much. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your week.